Take time now and think about what you got. Look inside, draw the surface.
Hey guys, happy Friday.
Can be certain, my friends, we got.
Hey guys, happy Friday. So I got a question from, their username is Conducive Corpse, which is kind of unique. But they said something like, what foods do you recommend for a full body cleanse, like superfoods? And I mean, what do you guys think about superfoods? There's so many foods that are labeled as that, and for me, I totally dig it, and I get it. And I think that some foods are higher in nutrient content than others. I think that some foods are maybe grown really far away from where a lot of us live, and they're also very nutritious, so that makes them just kind of special and unique. So I have heard some people complain that, you know, people call everything a superfood and people don't really buy it. But for me, I love it, you know. Anytime I can get a food inside my body that is perhaps, you know, just full of nutrition and vitality, then I'm going to do that. So what I would recommend to you, though, is, you know, what I first thought of whenever you ask that question is fruit. You know, I think that all fruit are superfoods, and like everyone can readily get apples and oranges, and these things are really, really well known. These fruits are well known, but I think that they're still superfoods. And especially if you're seeking out the highest quality organic fruits and really eating them in a state of solitude, then it's just going to give you a full body cleanse. Now, of course, this stuff takes time. You can't eat fruit for a week and expect all of your troubles to go away and expect to lose 50 pounds, you know what I mean? Like, this stuff takes time. We have spent years and years and years adding on and adding on and adding on to layers of toxicity and just bad stuff in the body, whether it's mucoid plaque or whatever. So we have to realize that it's going to take, I would say, almost equal that time to unravel it. So I'm 4 years into this journey, but I ate the standard American diet for 21-ish years. So we can see why perhaps my skin is not 100% perfect, although it's a lot better than it used to be. Oh my God, it's like crazy how much better it is. But we can't seek perfection, first of all, but it's also going to take time. So back to your question, I would totally recommend fruit. And also, I really am in love, totally in love with greens. And I think that those are superfoods too. The leafy greens, the lettuces, the spinach, the kale. I mean, all of that is also really well known, but it's just really, really good for the body. So I would recommend to get a juicer and to juice some greens. I really like eating my fruit whole and juicing the greens, and I just really think that that works best for me. Like the other day, I drank a beet juice, which was just total fruit juice, you know. It was all natural, all raw, you know, obviously, from a local juice place, but I swear something about those juices makes me feel a little bit off kilter. Now, that could be because I have weak adrenal glands genetically, which the adrenals control sugar metabolism in the body. So that could be it. It could just be me. But I don't have that problem whenever I drink green juice. So I really love the greens, and I love eating them and juicing them, and I love eating my fruit whole. And I think that those are all superfoods. And especially whenever you eat them for every meal, you know, all raw in their natural state, that's going to give you a full body cleanse. Now, a way to accelerate the cleansing process is to fast, you know, but not everyone can jump into a water fast. I would definitely not recommend it. I've said it over and over. I have not even water fasted for longer than 36 hours probably. And it's just, it takes a special mindset and a deep wanting to want to water fast. And so if we think of ourselves as an onion, if we have so many layers of toxicity and then you jump into a water fast, it just rustles stuff up really quickly and it goes into the bloodstream, and it just can be too much for a lot of people. Also, totally dependent on how bad you've eaten, how many prescription drugs you've had, blah, blah, blah. So how much bad stuff is in the system, that's going to be dependent on it too. But that's why I love the raw food diet, because it's like slow and easy wins the race, you know what I mean? And of course there's ways to accelerate the path, like I just said, fasting, even fruit feasting, juice feasting and stuff like that. But I really like living the raw food diet for the rest of my life, because it is like a slow way to detox. You can still live your life, you can still go to work, and yeah, you're gonna get detox with the raw food diet, but it's not like as if you you know, we're doing a water fast. So I would just recommend fruit and greens. Fruit and greens, I've said it a million times and I'll say it over and over. It will give you a full body cleanse if you eat this way and you understand why you're eating it. You're not just doing it for superficial reasons. You're doing it for the total well-being of the body. Every gland and organ that we've been given by God, I'm so thankful for that it's like, why wouldn't I want to take care of it? You know, I don't want to take it for granted. I don't want to take anything for granted in my life. So thank you very much for asking your question. I hope that this video answered it. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.